she need a. She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running back sent in motion. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger. But that back remains hungry.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He's got Devontae Smith. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. First down, a run with Barkley. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
New set of downs is not off to a real good start here, Kate. And I know every yard counts in this league, but that lone yard, it's not going to really change what they're thinking about doing here on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6 coming up here. From the pistol, Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And they weren't afraid to try the reverse, but he's corralled shy of the marker. It's 4th down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be in 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Drive on the line. They'll run for it with Barkley. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Penix gonna throw straight away. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Penix working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two out there hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Falcons taking over on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. That's into the hands of Barkley. And that will not be enough for a first down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. It was all about his athleticism after that.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Tight end gets it running forward. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott all set for the kickoff. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Penix here from the gun. first over the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it. These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Here's Penix. Buys time, rolling right. And oh, he got it! Interception! Darius Slay has it.
I need it. Cat. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk. Cat, that is my MO. 925, my area code. Don't give a f what you been. Shared AG, put her friend. They want a lot, not a little. I get something. Give me something. What you gonna do for that end zone? I'm in the end zone, rocking that Kenzo. My Kindle. I'm beneath though, going triple plat. I need a pack and a half. I broke up my man's a stack and a half. I told my mama I'm bringing that bag. I got it. I'm backing, I'm on. I till I can't. Sorry, mama, yeah, I know that. It was me and bro, buck on the plate. Best believe we had 50 cent cake. I let the Audemars hang from my belt. So she know we ain't got no time to waste.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this opening dynamic kickoff not returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And that was so close to being a heck of a play. But when there's a free lane to the quarterback, it's always a risk. Him taking a hit if the screen doesn't set up in time for him to complete the throw.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh, look at this play call. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter. They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, of course, you want to find the end zone, but, you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for them, don't you think? Right? You go out there, get the 3 points. Now, look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 7 from the 20.
10 cycles. Set.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Love. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And some room to maneuver. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Needle. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Shot. 17. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now Love. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
What a drive this has been. Just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay,
that loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive.
52.
Here's 2nd and 13. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Set, ready. Ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Let's go now.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. And what I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
That is caught, and he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
50 Fury. Let's go.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. They work now on 2nd and 9.
10 cycles. Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he stopped immediately there.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Love now.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 4th down, Love.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So that, Charles, may be the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the 3rd quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Triple 38.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Drill 52. Down.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Jacobs.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Striker 3-3. Ready.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different?
And it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs from 3 yards out.
And the Packers have taken a 4th quarter lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter.
Here's 1st and 10.
Barkley, toss play left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes second down. Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzama, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's third down. On the end around, here comes Smith. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He's back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. This is 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ready, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Love. Able to connect with Jacobs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here we go.
Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
There he goes right side. And he takes this one back.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like.